In the heart of East Africa, strategically positioned on the Indian Ocean coast, lies Kenya. This beautiful country is not just a geographical marvel, but also a cultural and economic hub that has captured the world's attention. Known for its breathtaking landscapes, diverse wildlife, and vibrant culture, Kenya stands as a beacon of progress and stability in the region. From the majestic Mount Kenya to the sprawling Masai Mara National Reserve, the country's natural beauty is unparalleled. The rich traditions and cultural heritage of its people add another layer of allure to this fascinating nation. Since gaining independence in 1963, the country has overcome numerous challenges to emerge as East Africa's powerhouse. The journey has been marked by significant milestones, including the establishment of a stable government and the development of key infrastructure. This remarkable transformation is a testament to the resilience of its people, their entrepreneurial spirit, and a government focused on sustainable development. The diverse population, comprising various ethnic groups, has played a crucial role in shaping the nation's identity and driving its progress. Today, Kenya boasts the largest economy in East Africa. Its economic landscape is characterized by a mix of traditional and modern industries, ranging from agriculture to technology. The bustling markets and modern skyscrapers of Nairobi are a testament to this dynamic growth. It serves as a hub for trade, finance, and innovation, attracting investors and businesses from across the globe. The Nairobi Stock Exchange is one of the most prominent in Africa, and the port of Mombasa is a critical gateway for international trade. Its capital, Nairobi, is a bustling metropolis and a major center for international diplomacy. The city hosts numerous international organizations and diplomatic missions, making it a focal point for regional and global affairs. Kenya's journey to becoming a regional powerhouse is a fascinating tale of resilience, ambition, and strategic planning. The country's development has been driven by a combination of government initiatives, private sector investment, and international partnerships. This essay delves into the key factors that have contributed to Kenya's rise, examining its historical trajectory, economic achievements, political landscape, and social development. By understanding these elements, we can appreciate the complexity and depth of Kenya's success story. Through this exploration, we aim to understand how Kenya has secured its place as the economic and political leader of East Africa. The country's future looks promising, with ongoing efforts to enhance infrastructure, improve governance, and foster innovation, ensuring that Kenya remains a beacon of hope and progress in the region. Kenya's path to becoming a regional power cannot be understood without acknowledging the profound impact of its colonial past. The legacy of colonialism is deeply embedded in the nation's history and continues to influence its present and future. British rule, which lasted for over 7 decades, left an indelible mark on the country's social, economic, and political fabric. The colonial administration imposed structures and systems that reshaped Kenyan society in profound ways. While colonialism was undoubtedly a period of exploitation and oppression, it also laid the groundwork for some of the institutions and infrastructure that would later contribute to Kenya's growth. The British introduced Western education, legal systems, and administrative frameworks that, despite their initial intent to control, became tools for modernization. The British established large-scale agricultural plantations, particularly for coffee and tea, which became major export earners for the colony. These plantations not only transformed the landscape, but also integrated Kenya into the global economy. They also developed a railway network to facilitate the transportation of goods and resources, connecting the interior to the coast. The Kenya-Uganda Railway, often referred to as the Lunatic Line, was a monumental project that symbolized both the ambition and the exploitation of the colonial era. This infrastructure, though initially designed to serve colonial interests, would later prove valuable for Kenya's economic development. The railway network became a crucial artery for trade and movement, fostering economic activities that spurred growth. However, colonialism also sowed the seeds of inequality and ethnic tensions that continue to pose challenges to Kenya today. The colonial policy of divide and rule exacerbated ethnic divisions, creating a legacy of mistrust and competition among different communities. The British implemented policies that favored certain ethnic groups over others, creating divisions that persist to this day. These policies entrenched social hierarchies and economic disparities that have been difficult to dismantle. Land alienation, in particular, remains a contentious issue, with many Kenyans still feeling the effects of colonial land grabbing. The displacement of communities and the appropriation of fertile lands by colonial settlers have left a lasting scar on the nation's collective memory, fueling ongoing struggles for land rights and justice. The year 1963 marked a pivotal moment in Kenya's history, the year it gained independence from British rule. This momentous occasion was celebrated with immense joy and pride as the Kenyan flag was raised for the first time, symbolizing the dawn of a new era. The struggle for uhuru, meaning freedom in Swahili, was long and arduous, marked by both peaceful protests and armed resistance. The Mau Mau uprising played a significant role in this fight, as did the countless demonstrations and acts of civil disobedience by ordinary Kenyans. Jomo Kenyatta, a prominent figure in the independence movement, emerged as Kenya's first president, leading the nation through its formative years. His leadership was instrumental in navigating the complex political landscape of a newly independent nation. The early years of independence were characterized by both hope and challenges. There was a palpable sense of optimism among the citizens, but the road ahead was fraught with difficulties. The newly formed government faced the daunting task of building a nation from scratch, addressing the inequalities inherited from colonialism and fostering national unity among a diverse population. This required not only political will, but also the active participation of all Kenyans. Despite these hurdles, Kenya embarked on an ambitious development agenda, investing heavily in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Schools and hospitals were constructed, and new roads and bridges were built to connect the country. Kenyatta's government implemented policies aimed at promoting economic growth and self-reliance. These policies were designed to reduce dependency on foreign aid and to build a robust, self-sustaining economy. They nationalized key industries, encouraged foreign investment, and promoted agricultural development. This led to the growth of factories and thriving farms, which were crucial for the country's economic stability. The country witnessed significant progress in various sectors, including education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Schools were filled with eager students, and hospitals saw an increase in trained medical professionals. However, this period was also marked by authoritarian tendencies, with political dissent often suppressed. The government faced criticism for its heavy-handed approach to opposition, which led to protests and political rallies demanding greater freedoms and transparency.